In a world that rewards consistency, living through your passion is like trying to catch a fish with a broken rod, and the person next to you has the newest, biggest Net 3000 that pulls in 1,000 fish a second with its magnetic force. It just doesn't make sense to live through your passion because you get zero reward out of doing so. At least for me, this is the case because my passion literally changes every single day. If money was non-existent and we lived in a utopia world where everyone uplifted each other, helping one another to find and experience their passions, which I believe is possible by the way, I would legitimately go from teacher to teacher, country to country in a new subject I find passion in and learning as much as possible from them. Maybe I would stay with them for a couple days, maybe a couple months, but I would always want to follow and live through my passion wholeheartedly because I believe in doing so there's real magic one can experience. When humans live through their heart and connect through their passion and energy, you can see this magic happen in real time. Unfortunately, in a world where I have to make money and do the same thing over and over again, that passion that once felt loving and exciting turns into a grueling pain because passion thrives off of abundance, and when you feel like you need to do something for survival, it turns into a very lower vibrational frequency that is not loving or playful at all. Every single passion of mine I have tried to make into a career turns into a monotonous 9 to 5 for me because all I can think about in the back of my head is now this passion that was once fun I need to do for a piece of paper that some bankers printed to enslave me. And I am all for hard work, commitment, consistency, and really giving my all to learn and grow. What I am not for is doing that hard work because someone said that I have to survive. A perfect example of this is working out. I actually love to work out and go on runs in nature. Every time I do it, I feel extremely fulfilled. To some people, working out is very monotonous and painful. That pain and hard work I experience gives me a surge of dopamine because I know my muscles are growing and it just makes my body feel good. Now, if someone came along and said you have to work out every single day from 9 to 5 and in 2 weeks you will get a paycheck where you can then spend that money on food and shelter to survive, I would absolutely hate and despise working out. And this is the problem living in today's world. I have so many passions and artistic ideas that just come to me randomly. One day I wake up and think I want to make this kind of video where I talk about passion in life while playing hardcore Minecraft. And another day I think of an app idea where it generates new music infinitely. Another day I think of some new tech it would be cool to experiment or come up with. The point I'm trying to make is to be successful on YouTube, or in other words, to get some type of reward, aka money, from making this video right now. I would need to build a channel that stays in this specific niche of videos and be consistent on making videos until I get monetized. And unfortunately, I don't want to do that because some of the days I want to make this type of content, other days I want to make drastically different types of content. And I would tell you what those different types of content are, but I think I would need over an hour just listing them off. You might be thinking just make a different channel for the different content, but then I would need to make like 6,700 channels for all the different content I would want to make. Logistically, it just doesn't make sense, but I still have tried my heart out since 2007. Making different channels and different content with not one channel ever getting more than 1,000 subscribers. I would love to do YouTube for a living, but living through my passion hurts because every day it changes. And I would like to think this channel will be different, where I consistently make videos like this, but I just can't promise anything because true passion comes from the heart. It is not on a set 9 to 5 schedule. And I would never try to force fake passion, which is why I may never be a successful YouTuber. With that said though, liking and subscribing for more would help a lot. Will there be more? Maybe. I will try my best. I have a lot of topics to yap about and things I want to share with this world in hopes of changing it into something that is worth living on. So with that, I will see you in the next one, maybe. Bye.